I was speaking with one of my agents last night, and after a couple minutes of conversation, he came to the self-realization that he was lacking the confidence lacking the confidence that is required to succeed in this business. You know, the truth is that we spend a lot of time talking about skills. We talk a lot of time talking about systems and technology and all of this all the fancy frills. But the truth is that confidence is the X factor. It's the difference between selling a couple homes a year and a couple hundred homes a year. This is Danny Gould, everyone, selling Silicon Valley legendary agents. And what's funny is earlier today, I was in the bullpen with a lot of my agents, and I was getting made fun of because of my videos early on YouTube. And one of the agents asked me, he's like, Danny, were you always that confident? And the truth is that I was. And it's one of those things that's very, very difficult to learn. That being said, I also came to the self-realization that a lot of that confidence actually came from faking it till I made it. I tricked myself. You see, I tricked myself into believing in myself. And part of it was just confidence level. Part of the confidence level was perhaps from earlier on in my life where I had a lot of built up just like good self-esteem. But to be a closer, and to be confident in your ability to deliver results to the client is not something that can just be like learned. And so what I told my agents is that part of the process of becoming a great agent and part of the process of developing that self-confidence is through daily affirmations. You know, I am a big believer, if you have read the book or listened to the Audible Think and Grow Rich, amazing book, Napoleon Hill. It's a timeless classic. And I don't really talk a lot about self-help because I honestly I don't really believe in a lot of that motivational crap, to be honest. But if there's one thing that I do believe in, it's the power of positive affirmations. I came from a great household. Mom and dad were great. And yet I have doubts, issues with self-esteem all the time. I mean, so I can only imagine what somebody who comes from not as great of a background as me deals with on a daily basis. And so if you are a salesperson and you are not consistently brainwashing yourself into believing that you are relentless, that you are a confident individual, that you have high self-esteem, then you are doing yourself a disservice, because honestly, the skills you can acquire, but the confidence is something that you have to work on yourself. Nobody can give that to you. No one's going to give you the script on how to build good self-confidence. You can maybe learn a couple tools. You can learn a couple tips and tricks here, gather it from books, great educational material like Think and Grow Rich, but ultimately you have to put in that work. And it's a process. It doesn't happen overnight. I came into this business, it was like fake it till you make it, but then you run into that first wall and all of a sudden you lose some of that confidence. Like, how am I going to get it back? How am I going to get my mojo back? And part of it is in that self-affirmation that, yes, I am worth it. And, as I grow and scale my team, it was a reminder yesterday. It was a reminder today to myself that, yes, the tips, the tricks, the tools that we give, all that stuff, that's all great. The infrastructure, the systems, the leads, all that stuff is great. But the self-confidence aspect is priceless. And you watching this right now, you're dealing with issues of self-confidence. You feel like you've hit a wall or there's something inside of you that that's just keeping you from becoming that best version of yourself. Start with that book, start with Think and Grow Rich, and do some Googling, look up affirmations and do it every morning. I do it every morning. And the affirmations change, but one thing remains the same, is that in all of those affirmations, I remind myself that I am the prize. And in sales, it's important that you remind yourself on a continual basis that no matter what all of this is, all the stuff that's going on, that you have the ability to sit there face to face with somebody and you have the confidence to deliver results. You remind yourself on a daily basis, I can deliver results. I am the prize. I am relentless. And it's funny. There are a lot of people in real estate who don't know shit, but they're fucking confident and they do really, really well for themselves and they do really well for their clients. And so don't forget that there is a huge piece of this real estate puzzle that is only influenceable by one person, and that is you. This is Danny Gould, selling Silicon Valley, everyone. Stay legendary, everybody.